Pizza Hut is a pizza restaurant chain that was founded in 1958. Thank you for your suggestion.
Do you really think this is the right thing for us to be doing, Ivana?
What will people think?
Let them talk.
Donald.
Ivana. It's wrong, isn't it?
But it feels so right.
Then it's a deal?
Yes, we eat our pizza the wrong way.
Crust first.
Introducing stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut. With a ring of cheese baked into a totally new, thinner crust, you'll want to eat it the wrong way. Crust first.
May I have the last slice?
Actually, you're only entitled to half.
Large, just $9.99.
Pizza Hut was founded in 1958 by brothers Dan and Frank Carney in their hometown of Wichita, Kansas. They were approached by a family friend with the idea of opening up a pizza parlor. The brothers quickly saw the potential of such an enterprise, and after borrowing $600 from their mother and partnering up with John Bender, they purchased a second-hand equipment and rented a small building at 503 South Bluff in downtown Wichita. The Carneys and Bender opened the first Pizza Hut restaurant on June 15, 1958. On opening night, they gave pizza away to encourage community interest. A year later, in 1959, Pizza Hut was incorporated in Kansas, and Dick Hasser opened the first franchise unit in Topeka, Kansas. The name Pizza Hut was actually chosen as they had room for 9 characters and spaces on the sign they purchased. In the early 1960s, Pizza Hut grew on the strength of aggressive marketing of the pizza restaurant idea. In 1962, the Carney brothers bought out the interests held by Bender, and Robert Chisholm joined the company as treasurer. In 1966, when the number of Pizza Hut franchise units had grown to 145, a home office was established to coordinate the businesses from Wichita. The basic freestanding design of Pizza Hut restaurants, which sadly seems to be going away now, was adopted in 1964, although the familiar red roof was not put in place until 1969. By 1965, Pizza Hut made their first television commercial, and as you can tell by this commercial, didn't really have much to do about pizza. In 1970, Pizza Hut opened units in Munich, Germany, and Sydney, Australia. That same year, the chain's 500th restaurant opened in Nashville, Tennessee. The menus for all restaurants added sandwiches to the staple thin and crispy pizza offering. In 1971, Pizza Hut became the world's largest pizza chain, according to sales and numbers of restaurants, then just more than 1,000 in all. In 1972, Pizza Hut was listed on the New York Stock Exchange. The company expanded by purchasing 3 restaurant divisions, Taco Kid, Next Door, and the Flaming Steer. In addition, Pizza Hut acquired Franchise Services Inc., a restaurant supply company, and J&G Food Company Inc., a food and supplies distributor. In 1973, Pizza Hut expanded further by opening outlets in Japan and Great Britain. 3 years later, the chain had more than 100 restaurants outside the United States and 2,000 units in its franchise network. The company's 2000th restaurant was opened in Independence, Missouri. It also established the Red Roof Pizza Hut restaurant building as the regulation size for all of its establishments. The new construction standard called for freestanding buildings built in distinctive one-story brick design. The sites seated from 60 to 120 people. Advertising played an increasingly influential role at Pizza Hut at this time, broadening the chain's public profile. Campaigns were run both on a national and local level in the United States market. In 1977, Pizza Hut merged with PepsiCo, becoming a division of the global soft drink and food conglomerate. The Carney's $600 investment was sold to PepsiCo for $300 million. not a bad return on investment. The 1980s brought new competitors to Pizza Hut, all challenging its #1 position in the pizza restaurant trade, then worth $15 billion in sales annually in the US alone. Fierce competition in the 1980s brought new entrants into the quick-service pizza category, including Little Caesars, Domino's Pizza International, and Pizza Express. To raise its profile, Pizza Hut introduced pan pizza in 1980 throughout its network. The product, with a thicker crust made in deep pans, soon became popular. In 1983, Pizza Hut introduced personal pan pizzas, offering customers a 5-minute guarantee that their single-serving pizzas would arrive quickly and steaming hot. The aim was to make a quick, affordable pizza the ideal lunchtime meal. Another addition to the chain's menu was a hand-tossed traditional pizza, which would be introduced in 1988. In 1986, Pizza Hut opened its 5,000th franchise unit in Dallas, Texas, and began its successful home delivery service. Pizza Hut sponsored the film Back to the Future Part 2 in 1989 and offered a free pair of futuristic sunglasses known as solar shades with the purchase of a Pizza Hut pizza. Pizza Hut would also engage in product placement within the film. By the 1990s, the delivery and carryout business had grown to account for approximately 25% of the company's total sales. Competition in the United States was heightened in 1991 when McDonald's, the world's largest hamburger fast food chain, put McPizza on its menu in several test markets and even offered home delivery to customers. Despite this effort and the economic recession of the early 1990s, Pizza Hut continued to profit. Pizza Hut Delivery, the home delivery operation, provided $1.2 billion in sales alone, and overall, Pizza Hut sales, added to those of PepsiCo subsidiaries, Taco Bell and KFC, gave the parent company more than $21 billion in sales that year. In the early 1990s, Pizza Hut was concerned with making itself more accessible. Drive-through units were added for customers' convenience, and Pizza Hut Express units were being developed. The Express unit originated in shopping malls where it provided customers with fast food at affordable prices, made possible by lower operating overheads. Since that time, Pizza Hut has positioned Express units in school cafeterias, sports arenas, office buildings, and major airports. A lunch buffet was introduced to 1,800 units in 1992, and the next year the chain rolled out its Bigfoot Pizza, 2 square feet of pizza cut into 21 slices, as well as a chunky style pizza. In 1995, Pizza Hut launched a new ad campaign featuring the tagline, "You'll love the stuff we're made of." That same year, buffalo wings, spicy chicken wings served with dipping sauce, were added to the menu, and one of the most successful product introductions in the chain's history, Pizzeria Stuffed Crust Pizza, immediately set company sales records. In January of 1995, Pizza Hut aired its first ever ad during the Super Bowl. In May of 1996, the chain introduced 2 varieties of chicken-topped pizza, the Italian Chicken and the Chicken Supreme. By 1999, Pizza Hut offered its customers 5 major products: pan, thin and crispy, hand-tossed, stuffed crust, and the Big New Yorker. Pizza Hut, with 7,132 stores, controlled 22% of the market, while its main competitor, Papa John's, had only 1/4 as many stores and controlled less than 5% of the market. On May 30th, 1997, PepsiCo spun off Pizza Hut, along with Taco Bell and KFC, into a new company called Tricon Global Restaurants. The company would later change the name to Yum Brands on May 22nd, 2002. In 2004, Pizza Hut went upscale when it unveiled a concept called Pizza Hut Italian Bistro. At 50 US locations, the bistro is similar to a traditional Pizza Hut, but with a menu that included previously unseen items. In 2003, Yum launched Wing Street in combination with existing Pizza Hut franchises. The chain predicted aggressive growth, adding more than 4,000 locations by 2010. Over the years, Pizza Hut has sponsored NASCAR teams, the Dallas Mavericks, been the official sponsor of the NFL, and has had the naming rights to a stadium called Pizza Hut Park. In January of 2019, Pizza Hut announced that it had expanded beer delivery to 300 locations across the United States, with plans to expand to 1,000 locations by middle of that year. Today, Pizza Hut is still going strong. There are over 19,000 locations found throughout the world, with 6,832 Pizza Hut restaurants in the US, with Texas having the most locations, with 923 restaurants. Thank you for watching. If you like this content, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Thanks.